Yo. We're back. What we saying, my bro? You good?
There,
You good?
my G, my dog.
Once again, here on a Tuesday afternoon, thinking about the weekend and what could have been and what actually happened. Your team, once again, letting us down. Just doing whatever they want.
God.
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about your team. Tell me what's going on. Let me know.
I've got a piece, bro. I want to talk about the sunshine. I've got a piece of sunshine peeking through the blinds. You can see the light on my eye. Let's talk about that, bro. It's been a nice day today after 12 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, been a beautiful day. Sun's out, get your vitamin D in, get your energy up, get your pumping, revitalize yourself from the sun. All right, cool.
Nah. Go on.
I think, I personally, and I even spoke to you about this, I think that Slot and the club sort of know that them men are going to depart ways at the end of the season. Because maybe they've known this for a while, like psychology-wise. Because even man don't want to get too emotional with this, like Liverpool losing things. Like it's weird, and I've got way more bigger things than I have to worry about than Liverpool keep losing. To be like, I'm not sad like that. It's disappointing, but I'm not sad. You get me? But when you look at the thing when them man said Klopp was leaving, we tried our hardest. We burnt it out. We tried to go for the quadruple. We tried to aim so high that we didn't reach like we could have probably won the league. We could have probably won the FA Cup and said, all right, cool. You get me? But somehow we thought we could try and do everything, burn out of gas, and Man City had to go to their extremes to beat us in those title races. So everyone always said about how long it took Klopp to win against Arteta, but when Arteta was at his best, but it's only Klopp pushing him to his best, and he always said that's the hardest. Pep, sorry. Pep always said that's the hardest challenge that we face, like facing the Liverpool team with our players and our manager. You get me? So like with that, it's like seeing what's going on now, knowing that their man said that they're gonna have an end of the year review, knowing that we've been playing crap. Then I hear my man on Saturday just like throw the players under the bus. Did you hear his interview after the game?
Well, someone told me about it, man.
Dude, bro, he tried to say he tried to say the players are getting, bro, you're getting booed. Yeah, the man ain't getting booed. You're the reason why we're getting booed. He tried to take his whole self out of the equation. So I said, oh, bro, you're not a part of this thing. It made me feel happy. Yeah. Like you kind of know you're not here. You don't really care. Because you're the one that sets the team out. You're the one doing the tactics. You're the one doing the training. Then I'm hearing that like we ain't training as much as we used to on days, or we're definitely not training as hard, or the intensity isn't, because we was like known as like the fittest team in the world at one point. Now we look like, bro, guys, when you're conceding 8 goals, 9 goals in the league after 90 minutes, that just shows, bro, like when you get tired physically, mentally, everything goes. Now you're getting subpar teams able to beat us or get goals against us or get results against us after 80 minutes. We look tired. We look like lackluster of ideas or things to do, because he's come so far from Klopp's system, so far from Klopp's like philosophy, so far from what Klopp built with the team, like making guys into machines. Now we're just bloody when we're human beings again.
Yeah.
To the point where like him coming to the Prem and not having like any form, like he needs to be a manager. We need a manager like to where they say that thing like, Bob, you've come and you're a generational manager. You've come and like you set standard for the Prem, like so other teams in the Prem literally follow your philosophy, follow your way of playing. Bob, he's following Pep. He's following this guy, bro. He ain't got his own way of playing. So he's competing against guys that that's your master. You're not beating your master, bro. You ain't got your own thing. He's taken away everything.
Slow build up.
Like the Prem's become a fast, intense, high energy. Not even high energy so much, but you've definitely got to like be faster than the other team. Everyone's an athlete right now, isn't it? So the way he's making man play, like Kirkes is not allowed to just be bombing on and that Frimpong. Why did he put Frimpong on? You would be better to put Sabozlai there. Then let Frimpong get call. All right, Sabozlai, you go there, but you know if Frimpong's get caught out, Sabozlai, you're ready and made to cover right back, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're one of the best like right-footed players in our team right now. You can use you for different things, but like, we can use you for crosses. Think on you go down the right, cut it back to Szoboszlai, you put in a nice cross. We will get something from that.
That sounds too logical, bro.
It's so basic though, but I'm not even like I ain't got no money from football, bro. But the way I think about it is like, bro, how can I look like to myself? Like when I look at like Fergie, Wenger, Pep, Klopp, Ancelotti, like, bro, I'm not questioning their football. When I see certain man with big teams, like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Mm.
Like you're a manager. Can you manage man? Can you manage man? Can you make man believe you? Can you lead man? Can you are you a leader of men? Regardless of the tactics, like Fergie was a leader of men. Like you got man like Redknapp, leader of men, cool. Someone else will handle the tactics and all that training stuff. All right, but I'm gonna make man believe that there's something in it. He's not giving no one no confidence, dude. That's the biggest thing. Like when you don't you got players in the team that have no confidence. They don't like training. There's no fun in training. There's no fun on match days. The tactics that we're having is not allowing people to express themselves. Like, why am I coming to play against the whole wide world and you're making me look rubbish? Like on a weekly basis, you're making man look splants, and we're not dead. We're not even rubbish players, bro. You must be able to create a style of play like to make someone look good, rather than them just like being good for their natural talents.
I know. One sec. Oh my God. One sec. Sorry.
AJ.
No. Carry on, bro.
Yeah, no. Because I'm just saying, like, obviously, like once you see, like there's not like a style of play or something to benefit Verts or something to. Even like with Verts, he gets the ball. He needs movement in front of him. He needs runners. He needs people like doing stuff. Like when he gets the ball, it's like he's got one or two guys in front of him. Now what? The options are slim. We've got that Frimpong there, bro. He can match up against any like left-sided player right now in the Premier League just because of pace, recovery. Don't worry about his defending, bro. We don't need him to be a great defender. We just need him to like spread the play and make their left back follow him. Why is our right our right wing forward getting like it's not a one-on-one against like you're playing three up top. You're supposed to have an advantage, bro. Like slightly, because they've got two defenders.
I know, bro. You saw the last goal. You saw how we conceded the last goal, yeah?
Bro, it's not how we conceding, bro. Even the whole game, Tottenham had more chances than us in the whole game. So they could have beat us, like really and truly. They should have beat us.
They should have, bro. We're fried. That's the bottom line to we're fried, bro. We are.
KJ, in the park, hey. Oh my God.
Nah, I'm in the garden. I'm chilling.
I need to go in there, but I would have got a balcony. I need a garden.
The same, man. Then.
What are you saying, KJ? You're good?
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah,
Bless. But I just heard you talking about Tottenham, and I was just like, yeah, that was nasty.
It's nasty, bro. Like, this is where we are, bro. Like, I know. The thing is, I know I said we're going to win the game. I know that, yeah, because this was the lowest team I could think of in the world right now. It's Tottenham. And I've done a stream with George before the game, and I realised how bad. When you talk to George, you realise maybe we're not as bad as we think we are. Because Tottenham were absolutely in the mud compared to us, yeah. And then hearing him talking, I thought, rah, we ain't there. We're not actually where he is. You get me? Because
yeah, that's facts though. But that's
so
all the
I'm
more
there
reason
thinking.
why. Go on.
No, go on. Okay, go on.
I was gonna say that's all the more reason why. Like, that's one of the reasons why I didn't think we was gonna beat Spurs. Against relegation for the teams this season, we can't win.
It's a whole
Spurs
thing.
right now this season are relegation fodder. I don't know where man was getting all this chess from. I hear the circumstances. We should have won. Obviously, we should have won. Even if that wasn't injury-ridden Spurs, poor Spurs, even under Poch, I would still expect a win from Spurs. I mean, a win for us at Spurs or away from Spurs. Either or either. I expect to beat them in general. But this time round, Spurs in the relegation, with our relegation team record, it's dead. I couldn't see us winning. I didn't see us losing, but I couldn't see us winning. I says, don't be surprised at 1-1, and I called that.
I know. I felt embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did feel
Bro, I said
embarrassed.
that as well. But I won't put it
No,
down to
no, Ish.
I
On
won't,
the
but,
watch along, I said you said something, bruv.
but I wouldn't put it down to relegation Spurs. I just put it down to Liverpool. But we don't look like we can beat anybody.
No, we don't. But the point I'm trying to make is Spurs are in that clutch of 5 teams that are in the relegation battle, in it. Like, other than West Ham, we haven't beaten no one in the relegation. Like, okay, we beat Forest, we scraped past them, but realistically, we have a poor record against all the teams in the relegation battle this season. So leading up to the Spurs game, that's why I wasn't filled with confidence at
we've
all.
got a poor record against everybody in the whole league. Other
Hold
than
on, True Don, you're taking the mick. Hold on, True Don.
Off the top of my head,
True Don, you're taking the piss. True Don is taking the mick. He had one profile picture, now he's using the next. All right, is that what we're doing? Well, go on, say it. True Don's going mad.
I just clocked it.
True Don's going mad.
Come on, man.
He's changed his profile picture again. Cool. All right. Go on, Ish. Sorry, bro. Go on.
Oh, is it on the Dragon Ball Z thing? I like that still.
I don't know
yeah. Captain Guinea.
I don't know who that is, bro. I don't know about
Is that Dean? Is that his calling Dean?
Yeah. It's calling Dean Captain Guinea.
You're the guy, you're the fruity guy that does the dances, D. You're a madman.
What? Hey, Tudor, you better not be calling nothing fruity, bro, because I'm very far from
he does do
fruits.
the mad poses still.
He does the mad.
I'm far from fruits, and anyway, go on, Ish, go on.
Yeah, no, like with Liverpool, the way we've been playing, and like, even now the pressure's on us. It's like we're not even we ain't even got that fight like a relegation team's got. It's weird. It's like a weird situation. It's weird because if we had like when we play, is it Burnley we played?
When
we drew against them.
Yeah, we drew at home to Burnley.
Yeah, we drew at home to Burnley.
What was Burnley's reason why they wanted to get a result out of that game? Because they didn't want to finish below who?
They didn't want to finish rock bottom.
No, they got they've got something inner, like Leeds or someone like that. Another team. There's another team in the league who Burnley don't want to finish below. Cool.
You're talking about Wolves don't want to finish below Burnley. Wolves.
I was gonna say, yeah, Wolves
didn't
want to finish
Wolves
below
and Burnley.
Burnley.
Cool. Yeah. You're right there.
It was Wolves,
but
bro,
they didn't draw. They went and won. They
won.
They beat us.
Yes. We've got Man United above us. Like, where's that same energy? Like, the coach should be like, bro, like Man United and Everton are 4 points behind, man. Like, what? Go on.
Listen, and Brentford are starting to pick back up a bit of form again
Everton,
as well.
Everton, our arch rivals, are 4 points or so behind us. Man United are above us. Like, literally, bro. That whole thing with the whole inner Liverpool thing, Slot ain't in. He don't get it. He don't affect him like that.
We should be past that. You know what? We should be past that. You know where we should be. We shouldn't be having to worry about it because our league position should be top. Like Man United, that should be like Klopp weren't beefing Man United. He was beefing Man City.
Exactly, Bob. Exactly.
You get me? We shouldn't be worried about Everton and Man United.
Like the league's probably worse than it was last year, and we ain't even.
I'm with D, man. Either or either, we shouldn't be where we are this season. That's the fact of the matter, innit? At the end of the day, we should have been in the upper echelons of the Premier League this season. How the league's played out, this should have been the easiest time for us to even retain, not just win another Premier League, but to get that retain hoodoo off our backs, bro, as well. Like, this was the year. Look at last year. Last year, even before the season played out, the same talks that we're having now about how this season should have played out, Arsenal was having last season. That was the year for them. It's the easiest year for them to go and win the Premier League. We went and did that. This year, we're having the same conversations. We can't be doing the hypocrisy thing. Like, at the end of the day, we should have been competing. At the very least,
we should be retaining. We should be retaining this season.
Yeah, we should be retaining. But I mean, we should be competing at the very least. Minimum, meaning I'm not accepting nothing than a second or third place finish based on 1 or 2 points. Not, I don't. I said coming into the season, if we're not to win it, I want to retain. That's what my number one priority was. Not Champions League, not even no other cups. My main priority this season was just to retain the Premier League. That's what my expectation was. So with
The
that being
minimum.
said, yeah, minimum. That was it, minimum. So with that being said, after game week 5, let's just say game week 7, and 2 L's back to back, Palace, and I can't remember who the other one was.
Chelsea.
From there, Chelsea. From there, I said, all right, cool. Compete at the minimum. Because in that way, if we stay in touching distance, I'll back us when it gets to the running and it's time to start collecting points and things like that. Against Arsenal, I was confident in the head-to-heads against Arsenal. I was confident against them from even before we played them in game week 3, I think. We beat them. I said the minute full-time whistle went, I said, we're going to beat you at the Emirates. I was that confident. I said, at a minimum, we're not losing. You guys will not beat us this season in the Premier League. We went over there, done our job. It was stinky because we did that low block. That was horrendous. But even with that low block, we was the better team on the day. And we should have actually come away with something more than a point. But with that being said, that was just an example of why I would have backed us in this time of the season now if we remained in touching distance. We couldn't even do that.
Man. Bruv, this is going on every single week.
I know. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun today.
Hold on. Let's have some fun today. It's crazy. Let's have some fun. I'd be up K-Mac, man. He's saying, lads, we have dropped 19 points against the bottom 8 teams.
I know.
If we win the game against Fulham, then the league would be in our hands. Just simple things, beating the bottom 8 teams. And the league's different. Like,
and that's
doing the bare minimum.
And that's where what Klopp brought to us. It's like, bro, the lower they might get something against us one time. I want to come back and deal with that next time. You get me? But the way that I've seen him just not be able to handle lower league, like we've got better players. Make them play. You can't lose against everyone. It's impossible.
We ain't lost against everyone, but it's the thing is, like, there's a consensus that's been going around, more so from rivals and others, that we're sore losers or along that lines that we're sore losers. No, I'm pretty sure we can all, no one likes to lose. So let's get that out there first and foremost. Even the teams in the relegation battle don't like to lose, and they expect their teams to lose, hence why they're in relegation battle. But there's a consensus, there's a narrative going around that like we're spoiled brats or this or that. No, because we can lose, but there's a way to lose then. But the way we've been losing, it's not just the fact that we're losing, it's the way we're losing. It's how we look when we're losing. It's how we look before we're even at a point when we're losing. We're 2-0 up and everybody's not confident. The match-going fans are not confident. The international fans are not confident. You got us over here who watch from our homes are not confident. If no one can understand the fact that there's so much wrong with this team, which is stemming from, at this point, Hughes and Slot, and potentially Edwards as well, because if he's controlling Hughes, then he should have been telling Hughes long time, why is my man still here? But that's a whole... that's a whole different thing. It's within itself. But the fact that we're spoiled or we're not stuck up, but what's the word? I don't even know. But that's not the narrative at all. We just have to look at what we're seeing with our eyes at the end of the day. And look, all season, we're saying, what's our style of play? We've been hearing the buzzwords, friggin' donut midfield. Our midfield's getting ran through. All these buzzwords, all these key friggin' sentences and things like that, all of it is applicable to us because that's what we are right now. We're as bad as a team that's bottom of the National League right now. That's how poor we are.
Yeah. We're piss poor. We got to admit, bro, like you see more fighting us on the league game. You see these guys planning tackles in that. We don't.
Okay. Do you know how mad it is, I watch Liverpool like I'm a pundit, like I'm not a fan. See, like when you're a fan, sometimes Dean gets onto me, like, bro, I'm not a fan. Fan means like you're a fanatic. Like, I'm a fanatic more of a football, but with my team, it's like, bro, if I'm not enjoying watching this team play, and we've been playing how many games, why am I rushing to my TV, or why am I like sacrificing that time with family, or that time with my son, or that time with that to go and watch this crap? And I know what's going on there. He's actually messing with the money right now, because when we were like playing good and we were like literally making fans of football want to watch Liverpool no matter who they supported. That's what Klopp had for years.
Listen. Klopp had rivals. Sorry to interject quickly, but Klopp had rivals saying, "Bro, I hate you, man. I hate Klopp, but I love the way you play football."
Exactly. But he had that. That's why we were the most televised team in England for how many years, because of we're the most entertaining team. Now my man's messing with the money. He's actually messing with the money now, because he's not making us. I, as a fan, don't want to watch this. So why is anyone else? What? Like you're not doing nothing for the Prem. You're not doing nothing for Liverpool. You're not doing nothing for like now. You're messing up my money, because we're gonna probably get less televised games next season if he's in charge. We're done,
bro.
So we're done. So
everyone's telling me he's gonna be in charge next season, bro. Like, I'm saying, how do you do this review of the season, review of your back staff, review of results, and say, yeah, go next season? How? What can you justify?
Nothing. But
say, go next season.
Liverpool are very private and personal. They're not going to let anyone or everyone know where I'm going. You got a 3-year contract. You're at the last year of your. After this, you got 1 more year. When I review this thing, it's like you have the good one, then you had a really bad one. But I can't see. Can we see any way you can improve on anything you did right now next season? When you're getting booed at Anfield. This Bob, you don't get booed at Anfield, bro.
When's the last time you had boos at Anfield?
Bro, it's happened 4 times this season. I've heard. Did someone say it's happened 4 times this season?
Nah, but last game was mad. I heard then he tried to talk about the players but
the players are getting booed.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't believe the man said the players are getting booed, bro.
I hear it. He thinks he's black. He thinks he's a real black man. Black man will blame everything but himself.
I think he's Jojo Satiro. Nothing can touch him. Like he thinks he's bulletproof. He thinks he's boo proof. This guy thinks he's invincible.
That's what I know. That's what I think he knows he's out of it. That's the only when you start acting like this, is like, but I don't care. But when you start acting like you don't care, you're gone.
Nah, because Arteta did this in his tenure, but he did it because he knew I'm comfy, bro. He did it because he knew he was chilling. Slot could be doing the same thing.
All right, answer this question then. What's this then? What do you guys make of the reports of Hughes potentially going to Saudi? Would you be happy if he goes?
I'm mixed about it, I'm mixed about it.
Why are you mixed?
Because I'll be honest here. I'm mixed about it because I was happy with the players that we brought in the summer. We did miss out on some, but for the most part, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't happy with the players we brought in. I was. The only one I was, to be fair, I didn't want Isaac, but I wanted a striker. So he bought in Isaac first. I didn't want Kirkes, but he bought me a left back. I wanted a left back anyway. And the profiles that they are, okay. Isaac, he wasn't the profile I wanted after we signed Ekitike, but it's Isaac. So cool. Kirkes, he's the same profile as the left back I wanted, which was Anthony Robinson from Fulham.
Same, I wanted him as well.
So that was my choice. But all in all, I was happy with the window. So I can't sit here and go on like Hughes did a shit job. In my opinion, he did a great job. He missed out on 2 targets, a midfielder. Well, in my opinion, I don't think we missed out on a midfielder because of Slot. That's why I think we needed a DM, but I know Slot didn't want to destroy a type DM, so I didn't feel like we needed a midfielder. But a left winger, a starting left winger, because I was agreeing with Cal all throughout summer. We need a starting left winger to bench Gakpo. I didn't want to see Gakpo being a starter at all. And the other one was a centre back, extra centre back. So all in all, I felt like that was fine. But where I have my 50-50 with Hughes is how he's kind of handled this slot situation. Because at the end of the day, you're in charge of this, of him and whatnot. That's on you before anyone else. So
Mhm.
the fact that there's been many opportunities where we could have actually saved our season. We could have actually saved our season. And instead, they've chose not to pull the trigger. In one aspect, I can understand it. We're not that type of club. So even if he is going to get sacked and you wanted to sack him time ago, but you wanted to wait till the end of the season, I don't like it, but I understand it type thing because we're not that type of club. However, they've let scenarios happen where his court life, he should have been sacked. His court life again, he should have been sacked. His court life again, he should have been sacked. And it's gone on and on and on to the point where each time we've lost or not even lost, drew or anything like that, it's been to our detriment rather than a benefit. It's been a hindrance more than a strength. So I have to look on Hughes. Now, for the last how many weeks, I've had to look on Hughes like, what are you doing? Because I've gone past the one in slot out. I've said this. Everyone knows I'm slot out. From Forest, I wanted this guy gone. I've been calling him Humpty Dumpty now because I don't call him slot no more. I'm looking at Hughes.
Wait.
What are you doing while you've kept him here?
Okay, what was Hughes? Was Hughes there when Slot was employed by Liverpool?
Yeah.
Did Hughes come in?
Hughes is the one that put him in, innit?
That was Hughes' choice. That was Hughes' choice.
Hughes' choice.
But
hold on, wait, Ish, wait. Let me quickly say something. Okay? See the Hughes thing, yeah. I know you're on the fence with Hughes. You see why I want Hughes out, yeah. For the mere fact, it's something different. Not that he's done a great job, yeah. See, like,
well, who's above him? Who's above him?
Wait. Edwards above him. Wait. It's like, say if you're in your house here, and you say a mouse runs in the house. Runs in the house.
You don't need to do analogies. If a mouse,
say a mouse runs in the house. Me, I'm willing to break everything to get the mouse out. I don't care. I'm willing to break everything, and that's how I'm with Liverpool. I'm willing to break everything to get the manager out. That's what I'm on. I'm willing to break every single thing just to get this manager gone. Now, I don't care if Richard Hughes done a good job. I need the manager gone. If this helps us get rid of this manager, I'm good. But if Fozzie's at work.
Can I connect some dots over, like, real quick in my mind, yeah?
Hold on, carry on. I've got quickly to do this.
Oh, God. No, I want to talk to you, though.
Go on, carry on.
Who's the guy that was there before Hughes?
Schmatka, but carry on.
No, bro. Who's the guy that with the glasses, man? That's work. I forget his name, man.
Schmatka.
No, the other English guy, bro.
Hey, go on. I've got to take this.
Edwards. Thank you, Edwards. Edwards is the main guy for me. So even with Hughes and that, like Hughes is taking Edwards' job. If I'm correct, someone correct me. If I'm wrong, someone correct me, please. Now, how I see it is like, cool. You got Hughes now. How would he come into a club and be able to make all these decisions for the club without Edwards having a whole plan before he came? So I think he's just following the plan. So he's like not the fool guy, nothing like that. But it's like, come on, bro. FSG have to literally sanction everything that them man suggests. But then Klopp, even, he left. He said, yes, Slot's coming. You man back Slot, run the thing. So whatever the structure was, whatever the plan was, even to spend all that money, Slot only had to be good enough to fulfill that his obligation as a coach and a manager to run the thing true and make it good, make it true. He did that in the first season, second season. Now he's got he's got the run to the reins. You do your thing. All right, cool. It all fails. But I say with that thing where if Edwards, I'm thinking different now. So is it Hughes or Edwards? Who's going? Hughes. If Hughes goes to Saudi now, okay, is that a power play? Is that a case of, all right, cool, you go to Saudi and now Liverpool got a way to make money from Saudi? Or that why would he want to go Saudi? if you're
The
here,
bag.
cool. But if you're about the bag, then I can't.
To be fair, I don't even think it's just about the bag yet, because I did see the tweet yesterday, and it's looking like it's not just the bag. I think it's the role itself, kind of similar to what Edwards did with us when he was returning. He wanted a specific role. The role he's got now, that's pretty much
That's
what he
what I'm saying.
wanted.
So when man look at
So
Hughes, when man looking at Hughes sideways, I'm like Edwards is slightly put him. Edwards is the guy really orchestrating the whole thing. He's the puppet master. So when Hughes is just there looking at the face of whatever, Bobby, you're not really like you didn't have your scouting team on to Isak and all these other players. You're not even you're more here to look at players like Semenyo and them sort of man like that. The Kirkeses. That's yours. That's your little avenue. The
I
players
hear
that
that,
we
but to
the
follow up
players that
with that,
we
yeah.
brought, I don't think that he wasn't so much about that.
But to follow up on that, like there's been reports as well that if Hughes is to go in the summer, Edwards is looking at bringing Julian Ward back. So with that being said,
Come on.
like has something, obviously Hughes and Edwards have been boys from time anyway, before their time at Liverpool. So with that being said, and bearing that in mind, has something happened behind the scenes where Liverpool have said even the higher ups have said something to Edwards and Hughes like XYZ, or has Hughes and Edwards had something in between where they're probably for once not necessarily on the same page? So with this new role coming, well, that's potentially being offered to Hughes. Is that why Hughes is then looking on it like, well, if that's the case, then I'll just go to a team and be in your position, but for a next team?
But then does that benefit Liverpool? Because now we've got a way to sell players to Saudi.
Well, this is what
Do
I don't know,
those
because I think there's always a way for us to sell players to Saudi, to be fair, because of the club we are. And if the players perform, I'm pretty sure Saudi will want players. But I don't know. It is a tough one, you know. It is a tough one because you know what? There's so many layers to this here that either way it could go left. What we do know is that there's clearly a divide in the board. Half are clearly probably with this slot thing, half are not. I saw reports yesterday that half of the board are wanting Jabi Alonso to come in and be that guy to lead us forward. But then the flip side is half are not convinced by Javi. So there's literally throughout the board, there's a split in the middle, and this is probably what's filtered down all season.
So when we say mutual termination, yeah. So just cool. So this is the best for both parties. We're gonna make it look like such and such, but you're gonna go about your business and go to Saudi without sacking you, without doing this, without doing that. It's like I think these sort of things with the American owners, a lot of things are very calculated, but they can't make it like super out and open like in the UK. You get
yeah.
But and when we find out, we're like, wow. We're always like with Liverpool, we're like, wow, that's what he's doing. That's what nothing ain't never out in the open. So when we try to second guess their whole way of thinking, their whole way of running things like, bro, we never know until it happens. So when it does happen, it's far from what we was thinking.
No, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. We're primarily a club that likes to keep things in house. In it, we don't like our business and our dirty laundry being aired out. So I understand that and I like that, in all honesty. But this is this is where like we do have to kind of read in between the lines, because I'll be honest, when them tweets came out 2 days ago and them reports about the board being and everyone being happy with Slot and he's the man, they back the man to continue us into next season and whatnot. I read that and I says, cat, instantly. It is cat, bro. Like whoever put that out there, you can't fool us no more.
I'm happy they put that out. Yeah, exactly. That's real. You're showing man that that's rubbish. That's foolishness.
Literally.
How could you be getting booed and you're happy? How? You're losing. He's losing you money through like viewers and people wanting to watch your team. You're losing. They're not happy, bro. When that man lose money, they're not happy.
Yeah.
Like
There's tickets to be bought. There's tickets to be bought at the matches
man
now.
saying they don't want their season ticket next year if he's there. They're not happy already. That's not even me. I don't even go watch Liverpool like that. But that's what it's real stuff's going on right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is where we are. This is exactly where we are, man. So we got Galatasaray tomorrow, yeah.
I don't even talk about. Let's talk about something nice in life.
Ish. Go on. Talk about something nice enough. Go on.
I miss you. Oh, like Dean is like literally. They say blood's thicker than water, but you without water you die, innit? Them way there. Dean's like water. Give man some.
That sounds fruity.
No,
that sounds fruity. When you try and drink, man.
Blood thicker than water.
So they give him some water.
Blood thicker than water. That's the saying. But without water, you die. You get me? So
without me, man, them die.
No, but there's some people you meet in your life that become closer than family because like we're more like family than family's supposed to be. That's a real shit, man.
No, I hear it, man.
That's like KJ, man. The energy's there, man. See man on screen and that Beans on Toast is laughing at me. Don't worry about it, Beans.
KJ's the guy, man. Seriously, people don't even realize how long I've known KJ without knowing I knew KJ. You get me? I'm just not knowing it's KJ. You get me? KJ's been supporting from day. You get me?
On the jump, man.
Finally,
on the jump.
From the jump, I've been seeing his name
the energy like that man look for is like with like just like natural energy, the way man carries themselves, like just normal things, bro.
Not even that, man. Get me? The guys are relatable, bro. That's what it is. You get me? We come from the same kind of background and whatnot. Obviously, it's not just that, man. Enjoy the content as well. You get me? I fought with man heavily, bro.
A lot of people come from the same background. I don't fuck with a lot of people, bro. Swear down. Even like family wise, like me and my siblings all come from the same mum, but we're not the same. we got taught the same teachings, but we don't use them the same way.
Standard, bro. Standard. We even said last night that people are not getting licks no more. People don't get punched in the face no more. Just punch someone in the face and it's done. No, I'm just saying. See people in real life.
We do need that. We do need that because the men getting beatings no more.
No, man. My hand, I don't want my hand.
So they're growing up to be these dickheads, these dickhead adults, and that's why they need a punch in the face.
Exactly.
See my son, he turned 11 a week ago or so, yeah. I could literally tell him off and he'll cry, but that's not I don't like making him cry. But he knows there's only so much he does wrong, so there's only certain time like.
But we're not saying you punch your son. We're saying real guys on road have a fight and walk away. Punch something up. If you're being rude to me on road, say a guy. See how people get rude online. On road, you get rude. There's a punch. There's a punch coming. You know how mad it is, yeah?
Facts.
I could punch you in your face and maybe knock you out, and that's it. Well, I might have a broken hand for 3-4 how long, and I can't go work.
Yeah, but the argument's done.
Now I can't go work. I got a broken hand.
No, argument's done.
No,
his life.
You know how we don't.
You learn a lesson.
Listen, Ish. You wanna know what's mad? Yeah, you wanna know what's mad? That same scenario, you've just said that's happened to me 4 times. You get me? Punch one up, broke my hand in the same place 4 times to the point where my knuckle here.
Don't show me.
My
knuckle here. It's like, bro, it's down there.
I don't see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. In fact, furthermore, I'm not seeing it. KJ, you can't show that on live. You can't.
That's like Smokey.
You can't show that. You can't show it on Front Street.
Smokey's knuckles in his. Smokey's got a knuckle.
His knuckles in his elbow.
Listen. Like the rest of them are here, The rest of them are here, The other one's there, bro. Look, it's there.
I can believe you.
And the thing is,
I can believe the description.
I broke it like here, all in there.
Hey, KJ, take your hand away from the screen.
It gets like that. Gets like that.
You need to basically like palm. Yeah, but you know the palm's the hardest part of your hand. Stop punching, guys, bro. Use your palm. This palm man
is Ish, listen. You're not punching no one. Don't listen then. Don't listen.
You wanna know what's mad?
You wanna know what's mad?
You know what's mad? It's that the fact that I've broken my hand 4 times, it's I've broke it when I friggin' punched up the same guy 4 times on 4 separate occasions, bro. Like different occasions, different
Yeah,
And
years
then you
and
know not to
whatnot.
punch the
But
guy.
every
And you
every
not
after the
learn.
time I
second
fought this
time,
guy,
after the
every
second
time I
time, I
punched up
learned,
this
yeah,
guy,
but
I
my
broke my
hand
hand.
is not stronger than your face. I'm hitting you with something. Forget all this punching, and I'm injured, and you're injured. That's it.
Now,
No, no, no.
we got to stop doing. We got
The
to
jaw was
listen.
broken though. Not my jaw,
Yeah,
his jaw.
And
The last
but
time.
on the
You get
rule
me?
one, yeah.
I'm not
There's this
condoning
on the
violence.
rule. On the rule one, yeah. Seriously, man, because so much people talk and whatnot, and it gets to a different level. If there's a fight to start off with, right? Even if you don't agree with each other, cool, walk away. Walk away. If there's no walking away, have your square up, ram, shake your hands, and leave.
If you've got to defend
Simple.
yourself, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But you're saying no, don't punch no one. No, I'm not trying to punch no one.
I do. But do you know what I say as well? And I give man a little gem and teach your kids this. Anyone watching, bro? Do you know the easiest way to disarm another man?
So
Just
you're right.
nod at him. Well done, bro. All that staring contest thing, which
Bruv, you're going into something else. No one is
but
staring.
you know,
If you have beef on
wait, shush. You know, most fights are with like most times you have fights with people that you don't even know. It's literally that one. You're someone's Bob, cool, Bob, I'm about my business, don't know what ends I'm in. Nowadays, how it goes, Bob. Just man, cool, I'm here. What one, cuz? You good? Gone. I'm not even coming off in a way where I'm trying to stare you. Why are you looking at me? Why am I looking at you, bro? I don't even like how you look. What one? Cool, gone. The other fighting stuff is like, nah, Bob, there's not a lot of people that's going to get punched in their face, get knocked out, and man, kick him in the head while they're down, and come in there, bro, and shake hands, pick him up and shake his hand.
Who said that's what I'm saying? You go too far. Who said kick the man in the head?
Bro, so how many
Punch
times?
it,
How many people you having a fight with that you ain't got real beef with?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Listen to me carefully. You don't listen. You talk. Don't listen. I'm saying if man would do that instead of it going to some next extreme level, like you don't agree with each other, either walk away or have a fist fight, and then after the fist fight, go about business.
What don't we agree with?
It doesn't matter what you don't agree with. If there's no impasse,
do I know
you? Mad.
So are you talking about two friends fighting?
Oh my God. It was an illustration, bro.
Huh?
In general, bro. If you have an argument with someone, instead of going mad, just have a fight and walk away. That's it.
Yeah, cool.
What are you talking about? Is it two
That's
friends?
So if it's in general, then you're probably fighting someone that you don't know. So you don't even need to. Like, why am I even fighting? Maybe that guy's had a bad day today. If I've had a bad day, that you need to walk away.
I hear Ish just talking there. I hear it just talking. I said either walk away or have a fight. What don't you understand? Walk away. We don't have an argument or have a fight and done. What don't you agree with?
You know, there's some days where I'm literally looking for a fight.
Nah, that's mad.
And then I don't need to fight you, bro. I walk away.
Ish, I know you was raised, that I know you got Caribbean heritage, so I know your parents and your grandparents done told you don't go looking for trouble, fam, because trouble will find you.
No. I'm saying as a person, not even a man, as a person, you know, like when you just like at that day, like your last nerve, the next person that you're just gonna wild out. Because other people have pissed you off, stuff's pissing you off, you got debt, you got whatever else, Bob, you're just pissed off. Let someone piss you off. There might be a roadway. Beep, 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 beep. Get out of the car. It's a madness. So if that person,
why has it got to hear? Why has it got to hear this part?
I'm just throwing a scenario. So I like scenarios, innit? So when we get into them,
I told you a scenario. It's simple, basic.
So if it's a person that I don't know, if it's a person, how many people have you thought that you know?
I thought a few people I know. I had fights in school. I had fights outside school. Mostly people I know.
Not school, but we didn't go.
I haven't fought recently. I haven't fought for time. You think I'm a baby about who I fought recently? What, yesterday? Who did I fight yesterday? Well, who have you fought recently? That's mad. Fight now in my big age. What for?
Well, in the last 5 years, I had to smack up a couple of people.
See? That's what I'm saying. I don't have to do that. Everyone knows the boundaries and limitations, man. You don't express yourself.
And it's not even because someone like that. When you see certain things, you go like, "Bro, chill. All right, chill."
Do you understand what I'm saying? Just it was a general illustration. You brought it to road rage. Do you know the bruv? If you don't have a disagreement, walk away. If If you can't walk away, fight it out and go about your business. It's simple as
There's
that.
nothing wrong with a good old straightener, man.
I'm saying like this. If you're in your happy day that day, don't let someone upset you. Don't react the same way as someone that's angry. Because you have one reaction to the angry person, it might go left.
I'm not talking about a random guy who's angry and a random guy is not angry. I'm talking about.
Most fights are, bro. That's how most fights are.
That's what you think. I don't know where you're from, but I'm talking about
yeah, because some fights are from people defending themselves, though. Like I'm gonna mean defending themselves. It's like okay.
So once you say something crazy to me, now I'm defending myself. Now I'm gonna say something back.
Some people get in fights just from like a man brushing into him on accident or just little things like that, and then the person who retaliates is someone who clearly don't have no composure, who don't have no self-control to even be like, listen, it weren't even a thing like that. All right, cool. I don't like whether a man stepped on my trainer or brushed past me the way he did, but you know what? It's not worth fighting over. Like, come on, man.
That's the general idea. If you don't agree, walk away. If it can't be resolved, fist fight and leave it after that. It's as simple as that. Any situation. He's had a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood. Cool, no problem. See you, bye.
If you're not a trained fighter and you ain't got a weapon on you, walk away. That's what I say.
Oh my God. All right, Ish, have the last word. You have to have the last word. Cool. I hear it. But K-Match is saying, imagine all the Premiership teams go out tonight. Imagine that. Where does that leave us as a club? Where does that leave us?
If we was to get through, that's still not down to slot. I promise you.
No, I'm saying top four.
Only thing,
we're a top 4 race now, not top 5.
Nah, because if all the Prem teams go out in the Champions League and we go through,
Arsenal get that.
That's not a top 4 thing.
What is it? We have to win it then.
Either way, I just want to get top 4 anyway because,
of course we do.
bro, I'm not sure on the top
5 sounds crazy, isn't it?
I think if a couple of us go through, I think that definitely secures that 5th spot for next year.
But he's saying if all of them go out.
That's what I'm saying though. Like I don't wanna have to trust that 5th spot, bro. I'll be honest. Like I want it to be
a top 4 race. I don't want a top 5 race. I want it to be a top 4.
I wanted to finish 3rd with everything that we had this season in terms of all this bullshit and this. I don't even want to speak about it. But even now, I can't see us finishing 3rd. But I want to finish 3rd because that way I know I'm comfortably in the Champions League. I know comfortably. I don't know if comfortably we're going to get rid of the manager. That's neither here nor there. But the fact that we're being Champions League next season, that's fine. Because realistically, I don't want to play Europa or friggin' Conference League. I'd rather know Europe. I'll be honest. Run me road to 40 games. If we're not going to finish in the Champions League, we don't deserve Europe, bro. We don't deserve it. Give it to the friggin' the Villas, the Newcastles, all the Everton and Brentford pushing this season. If that's the case, give it to them.
He can't believe what.
This is what I'm saying. No trophies in 5th. I'm not trying to hear that. I'll be honest.
No trophies in 5th. It stinks.
The thing is, though, in terms of the Champions League, like obviously we've been using the hypotheticals of if we win a lot very recently, and that's down to slot because of where we are. But in all honesty, I do back us against the bigger teams in Europe because the one thing Slot has shown us this season, when he wants, he can play a disgusting low block.
No.
He can play a disgusting.
He can. He's done it.
He can.
No,
he's done it.
Listen to me though. Listen to me because I'm not trying to gas the thing. I don't like it, bro. I don't. But this is exactly why I was saying.
We're having a nice conversation and you use bad words.
No, but this is exactly why I was saying I don't trust us to beat Galatasaray. I didn't want them from before when we found out it was either Atletico or Galatasaray. I didn't want them. I didn't want them at all because they play the club out of everyone else pretty much left on our side of the draw in the Champions League. They're the only ones who pretty much bar the English teams that play English football. That's been our kryptonite this season.
All right, let me open up your mind. Yeah, when we have Benitez had a a team that wasn't a team that was able to overachieve. Now Slot has got a team that bro, you want to make these guys believe that they're the best team in Europe. Playing low block doesn't make sense to the team that we have. Do you understand that?
But you have to get the results, bro. We ain't no choice where we are. You can't choose.
The results will only take you so far. Then we're going to lose.
Yeah, but this is where we are right now. To get what we need now, we need to do what we need to do.
When we're saying that play low block against a good team, it's like to do
bro,
what?
This is the end of the season, bro. We ain't got no choice.
I don't
it's the start of the season, bro. If we want to gain something out of this.
You said that when we played against Arsenal, we said, okay, cool. But, bro, the way Liverpool are and the players that we've got, bro, it doesn't make sense to play like that. We're not going to win.
I know it doesn't, but it doesn't make sense how we playing anyway. So,
you know, so
at least do something to try to win.
If I train you to play low block, do you know how many sprints you're not going to do? Do you know how much pressing you're not going to do? Do you know how fit you?
So you're happy with how we play at the moment? You're happy with what we can do at the moment?
You said that when we play Arsenal.
Yeah,
you might said that against Galatasaray. Get the wing, don't care how we do it. But I said no, I want to see performance, bro. When we show performance, that will give confidence to guys, show that we're better than fucking shit teams. Now we're just looking like scrubs. When all that, bro, I'm not, bro. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
Bro, it's too late for good football, bro. We're trying to get something out of the season.
Bro, it ain't too late.
It's way too late for football. I don't care. I just want points.
That man know how to play club football. Like, yeah,
bro, this manager is done.
Plugging clocks.
Can you hear yourself?
I can, bro.
Bro, right now, we need to qualify for Champions League, yeah? I don't care how we get there no more.
Beat interim Klopp. Like you was last year, you're interim Klopp. Beat that again, right now.
Bro, this guy's too stubborn, bro. You know that. Where have you been, Ish?
Bro.
Well, all of a sudden he's gonna start playing good football. All of a sudden now, 30 games in.
That's why I think in my heart he knows he's not gonna be here. Because if he weren't stubborn, he might try and do anything to make man win. Like he don't. He
has tried other things, bro. He's tried.
Try and go back to the man that taught you how to win. Klopp taught you how to win. Go back to Klopp. Stop trying to be. I don't like your name. Your name sounds weird.
Yes, you're just saying stuff.
Like anything slopped into you. Nah, but
you want to see football now. 30 games. Bro,
not even that, bro. That's like, bro. Carrick's just gone back to Man U after how many years, and so football after how many years, bro? I'm talking about months.
And we've been screaming for that. Can't get Gerrard and go back to basics.
He went there for years. He went there years without football. One guy come back and show man football. Now they're third. But it won't take time. It will take weeks. It will take days.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. Keyword, they brought in someone else. We haven't got someone else.
But he can literally take the blueprint and run with it. Like,
can he? Well, tell him then.
But he had the blueprint last season. He didn't even need the blueprint. The worst thing is, he didn't need the blueprint because what he was doing last season was clear and obvious. The best thing since, look, we all loved Klopp, bro. We all loved it. But there's one thing we always used to say. Just a tiny bit more defensively sound at the back. He did that last season. He did that. We was playing best of both. We was playing best of both football. Literally, what we all as Liverpool fans wanted, what we wanted on the clock. To be fair, he did tone it down a bit in the attacking sense as well, but it wasn't as boring. It wasn't boring. It was still somewhat entertaining. Look, we were still going down in games. That's one thing that was a trait on the clock. And what did we all say? Yeah, we're going to turn this around.
Cool.
It was a matter of how many. It was a matter of how many. Last season, he toned it down, and we knew, all right, this is going to finish 2-1. This is going to finish 3-1. Simple. But we know we're going to be defensively solid, and we're going to go and get the goals that we need. That was the best of both. This season, he's not even doing any of he's not doing 50% of the defensive side of things that he implemented last season, and he's not even doing 50% of Klopp's system that he was doing last season. He's doing neither. He's threw both of those 50% away and put in 100% of what he wanted to do, and this 100%. I can't even say after game week 5 because from the Community Shield game is probably the only game where his system looked good. After that, we had the opening of the Premier League. Yeah, we won 5 out of 5, but we was all saying it don't look good. That's what even made the rivals say, this is not sustainable. Not just getting the last minute winners. It was how we was playing. And we was telling the rivals, we don't like how we're playing. We've been saying this. However, we're at that point in time, we was getting the points, which at the start of the season, you can understand somewhat teams not playing like 100% in terms of their styles of play, looking the finished article, because it's pre-season. You know, some players are away, some players was injured, some new players come in, this and that. That applies to every team. So that applied to us as well. So after the 5 out of 5 is where we were continuing to play the same shit football, but the points weren't masking anything by then. Like, it was dreadful. It was horrible. Like, there's one thing all fans have a common consensus of. No fan wants to see dead football. However, if it wins things, we'll accept it. We don't like it, but we'll accept it. So us as fans says, as it was looking when we were, let's just say game week 4, so we're 4 out of 4. Before we even went 5 out of 5, we're saying this football stinks. It stinks. But if this is what it takes to retain the one thing majority of us wanted to do and all asked for, then we're fine with it. Because the main thing most of us wanted as Liverpool fans was to retain the Premier League more than anything. So I was cool with accepting them stinky ass performances. I didn't like it, but I'll accept it because we was winning. The winning stopped. We all know as Liverpool fans, the PTSD for us is draws. Draws is where we get our PTSD from.
I don't want to pull out my
and this is what I'm saying. Even the draws have been the draws. We'd rather lose and then go and win a couple games because we know how bad draws cost us. So with all those things combined, and where we are now, after seeing how the season's played out, he had the blueprint and he chose to ignore the blueprint. We can't put that down to Hughes. We can't put that down to Edwards. We can't put that down to the owners. That is solely a slot thing. He chose to do that.
Aliu, go on.
Occasionally, Ish didn't listen to nothing you said.
Only one thing I disagree with. Because see, like we had about 2 years or 18 months where we disagreed with Klopp's high line. True?
Yeah. Down the players.
He fixed that. The season that he left, well, we didn't concede a bag of goals. We weren't losing like that. We just ran out of steam at the end. So anytime when Klopp's come under like when he's had a bad season, like our defense has been depleted. Van Dijk got injured. Alisson gets injured every season. Konate gets injured all the time. We sold all our midfield 1 year. He went through bare adversity, bare transitions. But he's been through like 4 or 5 different transitions, Klopp. But to still maintain and compete, like you got to give him props. So where Slot coming is like, bro, you ready? Like the team could already defend, bro. We got an abundance of attack.
Facts.
So he didn't have to do too much. How I see it, you get me?
Yeah, we know, Ish, we know that. But what we're saying is that we don't care what you got to do to the end of the season. Just get us in that Champions League. You're talking about playing football still.
Yeah, we don't care, man.
We ain't got time to play football right now. We can't. Just get us in the Champions League. Then we'll. Unless you get a new manager right now, how is he gonna play better football, bro?
Nah,
he's had all season.
Even if we got a new manager now, I don't want no new tactical system XYZ. No, just get me the wins and get me Champions League football. And this is the sole reason as to why I wanted Gerrard, like as interim, when all of this started hitting the fan. But once I wanted him out, I wanted Gerrard straight away. We don't need a tactical coach right now. The players have checked out because they've been over tacticalized. I just made up that word, but I don't care. Too much tactics. They're receiving too, like it's an information overload. Their brains are fried. They don't want to listen to all of this control, slow football. We want to dictate this, and that. They want to play with freedom. And in this day and age, where systems and tactical setups is a main important thing in the game now, the one thing that the players got freedom from was pressing and being able to, with a high press, and not even just a high press, because sometimes Klopp played a mid press, but within the mid press, he left it down to the players. And he said in certain scenarios, I'm not on the pitch. You are. You saw how things play out. He
Exactly.
trusted
Come
them
on, bro.
as
Come on,
the
bro.
11 and the substitutes to figure
Come
it
on,
out for
bro.
themselves. And what did they do? They figured it out for
Figure it
themselves.
out because they're better
They figured
players
it out. So
than
so
before,
players
bro.
don't need to be need to receive
Come on,
over
bro.
information and things like that. Like the worst thing is, at the end of the day, Slot stopped playing football a long time ago. A long time ago. Even despite the fact that he's a young manager, he stopped playing football a long time ago. Everyone who's played football before, even if you don't play football anymore, but you played in the past, you know when you're on the pitch, it's a different game to what you're seeing on the side or seeing from the TV. It's different.
Yep.
It's different. So
100% different.
allow the players at least that freedom and responsibility to let them figure it out. And then if it makes us more exposed, that's where you then step in as the manager and then you add your tactical tweaks or whatever you need to stop the bleed. Instead, he's been doing the opposite. He's been seeing what's been going on the pitch. The players are drowning, and then he's been making tweaks and tactical changes or substitutes or whatever it is and exposing the players even more. He's not stopping the
Yes.
bleed. He's opening up the wound even more and making it bleed more.
All season. And the thing is, yeah, what you're saying there, KJ, I hear what you're saying because you know what, yeah, you don't have to do too much. These are football players, bro. You give them a tactics, you give them a structure, and you go and play. You got players. There's a reason why you spend money on big players, right? You don't spend big money on players to limit them to do. There's a reason why you bought
Facts.
There's a reason why you bought Verts. There's a reason why you bought these players. And they got to go and express themselves on the pitch. Yeah, you give them a framework. That's all you can give them. Don't be a puppet master.
Bro,
Give them a framework and go and play football. Something that works, tweak it. Simple.
But you got to think we're living in the time of like these younger generation people. They love social media. They love clickbait. They love highlights. They love to be to shine. But we ain't got no highlights. These men are coming from
highlights.
If highlights, if you look at
we do. We ain't got no team highlights, so carry on because I want you to get into this point because you know what, it's a good point you're about to make.
If you look at the highlights that they had before they come here, the new players, they're not just like them as people. So like that might affect their whole world, their whole being, not being able to gas off like what they're doing, as anyone does right now. So social media is dead for you if you play for Liverpool.
It's mad.
The players only have like the players that do have highlights only have those highlights because they've created whatever for themselves, not because the team or the tactical setup or whatever has made it look good. Like, let's be honest. Every day Liverpool will tweet or on this day Liverpool beat XYZ. And most of that in recent times have been in the Klopp era. Look at some of the goals we've scored. Forget screamers, yeah. Forget like individual brilliance. Look at the team goals. Look at the transition goals. Look at the counter-attacking goals. That is not so much tactical instruction. That is, especially counters and transitions. That is not tactical instruction. That is when it's a turnover in possession. What are we going to do to give us the best opportunity to go and score based off us winning the ball back? Which more often than not, especially on the Klopp, sometimes it was when we defended. Teams are pressing us high or whatever. We're on the edge of our 18-yard. We won the ball, turnover, boom. There was, I think it was Redmond or someone like that released one the other day, and it had Darwin in there. The way we was building from the back and Darwin was carrying the ball up that pitch, pretty much like what Diaz was doing last season. We don't have one of them anymore. Like we've had one of them, a ball carrier. He don't even have to be amazing because look, Darwin wasn't the best dribbler. People used to say his touch and things like that.
Both of them.
But just having someone to allow us to break and not just break, just get us up that pitch.
Get up the pitch. Get us up the pitch, please.
We don't have that. We don't have that at all. As amazing dribbler as Rio is, he's not even a guy to carry the ball from the 18-yard all the way up the pitch and then lay it on a plate for Salah or whoever it is. Even if it comes to nothing, the fact that we was defending and we're now up here, even if it goes out for a goal kick or a throw in, look how far up the pitch we are. The further away from our goal we are, the better. The better. We're not even doing that.
I think Gravenberch can do that still quite easily. if he's got a space between box to box and he's got to beat 3-4 guys, he beats 3-4 guys in tight space. So
I hear what you're saying, but
Grav needs to
yeah.
do that from where he was playing last season, because we've seen him this season, and when has he
he
really
ain't got the
carried the
license to
ball
do that.
from
That's
the defensive third to the attacking third? Because I've
That's what
seen
he
him do
does.
it from the middle onwards, but he's already on the halfway line. Grav was deeper last season.
That's what
His
I'm saying.
base position was not even in front of the semicircle on our half of the pitch. It was beyond that.
I'm seeing
Still
McAllister
managed to
behind him all the
I'm
time.
just looking at the way he carries the ball and like glides past players. He can literally drop a shoulder and just like goes past you. So with space, and you can see like I'm gonna counter attack. Now I can see defenders coming towards me. I can like sort of think about stuff when he's in tight spaces, like how he plays. He's in real tight spaces. So he's like literally just trying to take himself out of a box. Now he can see the play. You get me? Carry the ball, go past that guy, hold the ball. My man's running there. He's a decoy, waiting. I'm waiting.
But to caveat that, Grav's actually had the freedom to do that this season and he's not done it.
He hasn't. You haven't had
he's had the freedom to. This is the thing. This is the thing. He never had freedom last season, but he did it so many times last season that it became a trademark. Like he was praised for that. Rivals were saying, "Listen, I hate your club, but listen, that Gravenberch, the way he carries the ball from defense to attack, man, can't hate it. I wish I had a player like that in our team." This is what Rivals were saying. This season, he's actually got the freedom to carry the ball from our final defensive third to the attacking third. And when has he did it this season? When?
So let me ask you a question. So if he goes forward, who's supposed to cover?
It's going to be, what's his name? The slow guy. What's his name?
It has been that though. That's what it has been.
It's been McAllister.
No. So and it hasn't worked. So me Gravenberch as a football player, I'm thinking, bro, you're telling me to do something. Really, it's not. Let me just go back here. Let me just come back here.
No, but he's enjoying his freedom. Grav is probably one of the only players who actually have some form of freedom, and that's why if you're look, put it this way, we've all probably been in a team where the manager hasn't put us where we rightfully play and things like that. He ain't playing us to our strengths. But we've all been in teams as well where a manager has kind of give you the freedom and said, listen, do what you want. Like, what manager are you more likely to perform for? A manager who's saying, do your thing, or a manager who's pretty much playing against you in a way? Because he's not playing you to thrive in any of the positions, and the tactics he's asking you to do is not your game. You're not going to want to perform for that manager. But a manager who's saying, listen, you don't even... Look, I'm a winger in it. Well, I'm not a winger, I'm a centre midfielder, but recent managers have put me as a winger. My recent manager that I've had, he's gave me the freedom to say, look, you don't even worry about getting back, things like that.
Cool.
He's gave me freedom. But because of that, listen, I'll do my defensive work. You're allowing me to play my game and express myself. So in return, I'm gonna make sure if I need to help out my left back or whatnot, I got you. I got you. I'm covering you.
But this is a situation that's very like particular, yeah. So what I think my man slightly got a favoritism to Dutch players. Gakpo, Gravenberch, Ping Pong, cool. That's my perspective, in my opinion. But how you're gonna like tell a player that I'm gonna create a system for you to elevate your game, but then I'm not creating a system in the team where it's not gonna unbalance our team. It's not gonna make you look out of place. It's not gonna affect that guy. So in a team, what I make you do can't affect the next man. But as I teach my son, if you want to be football intelligent, you can see on the pitch what your team needs. You're worrying about going forward, but if you see that, but there's a guy going crazy over it, and you're in midfield, bro, go and get him out of the game. The team might not need you to be who you want to be, but right now we need to like stop my man from doing stuff. So if Gravenberch as a player, like he might grow up like that, thinking like, yeah, bro, the team needs me to be here, but my manager's telling me to do this, but when I go here, McAllister's here. McAllister don't like doing this job, but it's weird. He's telling everyone to do this stuff, but he's upsetting someone else.
But this is where the imbalance in the team has come from, and I've been sick of this narrative that like the imbalance has come from senior players declining or things like that. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, listen, the agendas on that have made me sick this season. I've been so pissed off with half of our own fan base. It's jarring because it's clear as day to seeing it. all the players that have been given more responsibility and more freedom and things like that, they're the players that is actually creating the imbalance based on the tactics that he's asking them to implement. Like, why? Look, we went through Salah last season primarily. He was the primary creator in terms of the front line.
Bro.
He got his numbers.
Same thing.
He then was talking about the tracking back. But if you go look back from last season, Salah was tracking back. So hypocrite. Grav was, he's allowed this season to have the free robe to be able to push more and whatnot. There's the imbalance in the team because now the midfield's exposed. McAllister, he has to be, the midfield, obviously, because Slot wants to do the fluid midfield where all the midfielders can rotate and do all the positions. But when Grav's halfway up the pitch and McAllister, he's looking at Grav like, okay, well, clearly I'm going to have to be the deepest midfielder now because you've pushed up. Players then push on to McAllister, knowing that he don't have the legs or the fit. Well, he kind of does have the physicality because he don't mind putting his foot in it.
He
and
put a
getting
scrap in,
stuck
but he
and
just
things like
hasn't
that.
got the
But
legs.
he don't have the physicality in terms of getting there to be able to make the challenge. Players just run past him easy because he don't have the legs. That's where the imbalance is. We've been moving around Verts. We've been taking Salah in and out. Gakpo's been starting playing 90 minutes game in, week out. Same with McAllister. Even same with Grab, because to be fair, our pivot should have been dropped. Both of them that's in our starting pivot. Both of them should have been dropped this season. Our players that we spoke about last week, the only ones that are playing with freedom in terms of your Curtis, your Verts, your Ekatike. You even look, the Tottenham game, that was crying out for Curtis Jones for McAllister. Give that left, especially with Vert's left wing, that gives Jones, Verts, and Ekatike a clear channel for all three of them to do what they do best. And when all three of them have been playing together, they link up well together. We actually look like we can create things, which on the outside perspective, it might seem like, oh, Slots did this, or he's tweaked something which has made us look somewhat good. But it's not that. It's just that Slot, Jones, and Ekatike are the only ones that haven't fully been affected by Slot and what he wants from them.
And you can see the
Everyone else who
chemistry
plays
between
the
them three.
system, because you look at Salah on the other side, it's clearly he's declining. It's clear. But at the same time, it's clear he's genuinely, after the bust up as well, he's genuinely trying to do what the manager's asking him to do. Word for word, bar for bar, step for step, left foot, right foot. He wants Salah to be the main creator. It's diabolical. Salah stunk from it. And on top of the decline, it's just a whole mess.
No, you're right. KJ, speaking facts, because you know what? That whole left side with when, what's his name, Jones is in there, it's completely different. You see,
It's
Jones
different.
loves playing with Kurt, what's his name? Words. They love it. And Ekatike, they love it. That that partnership there is lovely. But man, big up K-Mac, big up Fozzie. What you two saying, man? How you doing today?
I'll go first. Big up everyone.
Muted K-Mac.
If you haven't hit the like and subscribe, do it now.
Muted still.
Doing God's work.
Okay, can you hear K-Mac?
Oh,
Can you hear him?
You know,
I can hear him.
it's mine,
God's work.
Yeah, we can just use it, can't it? Go on, K-Mac.
Okay, man. Where's your next movie?
What's that?
He's such an
Where's the next movie?
don't, K-Mac, ignore him. He just comes out any rubbish.
Like Liam Neeson. I thought he was doing shit.
The thing is,
Well, I'm so scared. I feel scared now. Like, well,
You're such a-
you have
Yeah.
easy wins. Like there's easy wins that can happen in this team. Like it's been proven this season that the combinations which work because the players have managed to work it out themselves. Nothing to do with the coaching, by the way. Absolutely zero to do with the coaching. And they worked. Like the quartet that we've had on the left-hand side of Kirkes, Jones, Verts, and Ekatike has had fruition. Like we went on a run. I know it wasn't a great run. It was like the worst unbeaten run in history.
Unbeaten run in the world.
But we still went on like a 19-game unbeaten run where Ekatike scored goals, Vert scored goals. They provided goals for each other. Like Curtis Jones got on the score sheet, provided a few assists here and there. Like Kirkes got, I think, 2 assists in that run that we had. And then he goes Nah. Got to get my boy in the team. My Gapco in the team. And he completely rips it apart. I'm Gapco in. And then he also put his McAllister, Gravenberch midfield in and just pisses that away. You see it now. Like there hasn't been the quartet in that team since. Like why? like are you that dumb and that arrogant and that much of a it's my way or the highway that you won't try that again when it fucking worked for like a quarter of the season? Like it's not like it didn't work. It worked. We all got really excited watching Liverpool again when all of the memes came up about Torres and Gerrard with Ekitike and Bertz. Everyone started waxing lyrical about, oh my God, we've found the partnership. Where's the fucking partnership gone? The manager fucking took it apart. The manager literally took the partnership apart himself. He went, you know what, lad? I don't want them to score and assist each other anymore because my boy Gapco needs to be in there. And he's literally taking it away. And you sat there going, why do we want this guy sacked? We want this guy sacked because he fucking self-sabotages his own fucking team on a regular basis. Like,
you're right.
Like, how shit have Liverpool been when Dominic Szoboszlai's played at right back?
Wow.
Oh, K-Mac, 2 right backs on the pitch.
2 right
and
backs.
he still can't play one of them.
2 right backs, 1 on the bench, and you still have to play Dom as a right back.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Like literally,
crazy.
Joe Gomez had the worst game I've seen in a Liverpool shirt against Tottenham. He was all over the place. 2 long balls, and Gomez was dust. Like he was dusty. Like Virgil van Dijk was doing gay he pulls on Solanke.
He should have been sent off.
Or Richarlison.
I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, let me ask you a question. So, how would you feel as a player if, like, you're Kirkes and you get played in certain games, and he puts Robertson in certain games, like to say that you can't handle what he's about to face? Like, I need him for certain games, but I need you for certain games. How does that make you feel?
You know what's weird? I actually think Arne Slot is now listening to like media outlets and YouTubers and Instagram, because he's now decided the fucking future for Liverpool, by the way, whether Arne Slot stays or not, is Kirk and Rio. And he's like, nah, I'm not going to play Kirkes and Rio together. Like, I don't want them to get a relation. I want to play him with Dusty Andy Robertson, who's probably leaving the club on a free at the end of the season. I just want him with him. And you sat there going, that does not make any sense, because Rio's really not going to do much defending. Want him to. And Andy Robinson has not been great for a long time. Like, the guy's a legend, but he's been cooked for about 3 years. Okay, he has one good game here and there, yeah, and he rolls back the years every now and again. Look, at the end of the day, a clock's right twice a day, whether it's fucking broke or not. Like that's how it works. And he won't play Kirkes. And the thing as well, when players suddenly get into form, and we start to see the best out of them, he takes the team.
He changes.
Kirkes has been brilliant last 10 games. He's been brilliant, Kirkes. Now he's out of the team.
Why are you taking Verts and FT out of the team when they started flying? Why are you taking Kirkes out of the team when it's flying? And it's like, you know what? You're getting too good, mate. You're getting too good. You've got to sit on the bench for a bit.
That's true, Thinking about that's true.
The Arne Slot penitentiary.
Yeah, if you're playing good, you're not going to play. Yeah.
But I even think but
if you're shit, you get picked all the time.
but even like psychology-wise, that would make more sense for Kirkes to be like a young player coming to the team. What would be better for him to have another young player in front of him where he can manage him? Yeah, bruv.
Exactly.
He'll feel like a big brother to Rio. Right now,
Andy Robertson.
So right now he's behind.
Andy Robertson shit, mate. Like, Andy Robertson shit. Have you just seen the Tottenham goal?
But Andy Robertson isn't
seen
like
the
really,
Tottenham goal.
Yeah, but even that, but like Andy Robertson isn't even like
No,
helping.
But you do that in a
helping.
game. You do that in a game, you get binned for the next game. Like you dropped us 2 points.
But
we literally dropped 2 points because of Andy Robertson being shit.
Attacking wise, Robertson ain't really complimenting Rio's game. Like
you're talking about Kirk. It's just about Kirk's playing with Rio. You're saying?
No, yeah. So that will complement. Kirk's could be up and down. He's got way more energy.
He will overlap him and he could pass him and take the pressure off him as well.
Rio gets more one-on-one. He gets more time to
give him some support.
Exactly.
That's what we want.
At the end of the day, like the tactics against Tottenham were literally pass the ball to the 17-year-olds.
Exactly. Yeah. That was a get out. Yeah.
What are we doing here? Like what are we doing here when we're
in trouble, man?
We're in the running. We're like the last couple of months of the season, and it's passed the ball to the 17-year-old.
But then, fam, you got Ekatike on the bench. That should have been Ekatike's game. That's Ekatike's game.
Why wouldn't you? Hang on. Why wouldn't it?
Game.
That by the way, that's Ekatike and Wirtz's game because you got to play both of them.
That's their
but
game.
He refuses to. And guess what happened when Wirtz came off? Ekatike came. So we never got to see them play together.
We're not even playing against centre backs. That's your game. We're not got no centre backs.
Tottenham have 14 players missing, and we give them a buy.
That's your game. There's no centre backs. That's your game. Have fun.
You got to admit, because like in that game, Kirk should start. Rio started. Wirtz should have started. Ekatike should have started.
Get the goals. Get the goals.
They had players that met each other that morning for the first time.
Bro.
So I don't even understand why we didn't go out for them.
They're playing midfielders and attackers in defence. That's literally us.
They play all their strikers.
So what do you do in that? So what do you do in that?
Full bench. Field the full bench. They didn't have enough players to field the full bench.
K-Mac, a smart manager, what would he do in that moment? He'll play his first team and then take them, get the goals, and then take off the players that you need for the Champions League afterwards. Simple as that.
I'll play my best attackers against these lot substantial defenders, and you lot should win.
As simple as that.
And not only that, I give my guys a bit of confidence going into the Galatasaray.
Exactly.
They're also
Come on, K-Mac.
Like, get the fans on a high because you just tonked Tottenham 5-0.
Okay.
And then guess what? You roll into the next game like you're on time. Like your strikers.
Gakpo can't even score goals, and you put him as a striker, K-Mac. Come on, man. Like, make that make sense.
Why would you do that, Ozzy? Why would you do that, mate? Like, why would you do that? Like, you have to be honest. Like, you have to listen to this guy. Like, we're all stupid. We don't know the plan. We don't know the plan. Look, getting the draw against Tottenham helps us for the Galatasaray game at home. Of course. That's the plan. We don't know it.
No.
We're all dumb. We're all dumb. We're not getting paid $6 million a year. Like we're not getting our heads waxed of a night time by Cody Gakpo. Like, we don't know. Like,
did Gakpo say that he don't like playing up front though?
Yeah, he likes to play out wide. He says, yeah.
That's it. Why he's
not even good at that either at the moment.
Why are you playing him there? Don't play him. I don't like playing.
We are a mess, guys. We are a mess, man. We're finished, man. I'm telling you, man. There's no way back from this, We're done.
Yeah.
We're finished. People need to wake up to that, man. Yeah, I mean, we're going to play against Galatasaray. And what is Galatasaray good at? Low blocks. So they're coming to Anfield with a goal up, by the way, and they're going to play low blocks. The Galatasaray is better than Tottenham, by the way. So how are we going to open them up? We can't even open up Tottenham. You know what I mean? So, listen, man, we're at
all they need. All they need is a draw.
That's it. Just get a draw.
We hand out draws for fun.
Just forget about this.
Fun now.
Let's just. What we get?
Burnley. Speak to Lee.
What you buy for Christmas? What you buy?
No draws for fun.
Let's just do our Christmas shopping now.
It's sharp.
Season is done, man.
I can't even predict all we want.
I love the fact that I've just seen something online. It was today, and it's the form table. Have you seen the form table? We're like third form table.
Exactly.
Third.
And our fans are so deluded posting pictures of the form table that we're third in because we won 3 games, drawn one, and lost one, and drawn. And you sat there going, hang on a minute. we played a team that was 18th, that was 17th.
Listen, I've had enough of fans.
But a team that was 30, and you're like, yay!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're getting excited about stupidness, man. Serious. Our teams, listen. I don't even know what to say no more because as long as this manager's here, I don't know what to say. There's nothing. There's no positives we can say because you know what's going to happen. No matter what the players do, we're going to revert to the same soft football, the same no tackles, the same goals, stupid goals we're letting in. So listen. I don't even know why we do these streams no more. Seriously, I don't even know why.
We're repeating the same shit. That's what we're doing.
Bro, you can cut and paste my last stream. It's the same words. Exact same crap, just a different top.
So are you I'm not being prejudiced. Is it a board thing? Is it because he's bored?
No,
he's just it's no, man. It's not.
Yes,
because
you just chat so much rubbish. It's unbelievable.
Before, man, he was good last season.
We're not
gonna discredit him for last season. He played his part, like the squad and everyone else played their part, and credit to him for that. But this season, like, I don't know what he's done. Like, the worst thing is, game week 4 after Newcastle, I says, this style of play reminds me of Arne Haag. That was before we even went 5 out of 5.
Was he bored?
No, it was just you know what it was? It was the style of play and the stubbornness in the style of play, the decision making, the substitution. It was just reminiscent of the things we were saying about Ten Hag at United. And the difference is we was getting a kick out of that, and rightfully so, because we should hate them. I do anyway. We should. And so, what we were saying about them, how we were saying it about ourselves this season, that was red flags from early. Exactly, and that's why, Dean, you was one of them. The minute you was like, you want him out, like I says, I was one of the fans that says the supporters, because I don't consider myself a fan, I say a supporter. I'm one of them that says, you and Cal went way too soon. I said this, I had to apologize to you and all the ones that was slat out earlier than I was, because I was from Forest home. At that point was the most embarrassing we've been and we've seen all season at that point. And I had to come out and say, listen, I apologize to everyone that was slat out way before me.
You don't have to apologize,
was
bro.
Included in that.
I mean,
and most of the time,
how
me and you are
long
always on different ends of the Liverpool spectrum. I had to apologize. I had to say, listen, I
had a therapy lesson, innit? With K-Mac and all them lot. But carry on, K-Mac, bro.
I was having thoughts about it towards the last couple of games of the season, when we won the league. Like because look, you have to break it down into a couple of things, and you can blame all the stuff that happened with pre-season. That didn't help either, by the way.
No pre-season, man.
It's the fact that like you celebrated winning the league before you even finished the league. Like that doesn't make any, that doesn't fill me with the confidence that we believe that we can go and do a dynasty. Like that that gives me the kind of thing that it's like, oh, we have to celebrate this so much now because we might not be able to do it again. Like, if that was Jurgen, that would have been a professional job.
Yes.
Like, it would have been, no, lad, you're not fucking off to fucking Dubai. And live streaming your party on Instagram while the teams that are fucking training and managers doing press conferences for their games. Like you know, there's an element of that just makes me go, hang on a minute, the attitude's not been right for a long time.
Long time, bro.
There was a big majority of us.
And then you buy a load of big time Charlies for me. Like, I think a lot of them have been acting like big time Charlies. Like, and they're really talented players, but they need a manager that can control them.
Man manager.
Yeah. Like, you've got fucking Ekatike at fashion shows during the week, and photographs of Wirtz on his bloody private jet in different countries. Like, there's an element of like, control the fuckers. Like
bro.
Liverpool have never been a club that have had Galacticos.
Bro.
We've never been a club that have had Galacticos.
And you see Virgil doing Expedia
And it
adverts and
felt
shit.
like-
I'm all right with the players doing that personally. For me, it's the manager though. Like,
mate,
Not
I'm
when
not
you're
all right
losing,
with the
bro.
players
Because
doing
look,
it. I'm
last
not all right with the players doing it when we are in the mud.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
When
you
If
want to
we're
know why
winning,
I am?
cool.
You want to know why I am? Because
Because
the
we'd be
players.
laughing at Manchester United and Chelsea and all of them lot. If they were in the mud and their players were doing that, we'd be like,
Of course. But why I say I'm not that bothered this season?
I want my guys to give a fuck, and I don't think they give a fuck. I really don't think they.
This is what I was about to get into. I don't think they do, and that's down to Slot. I think he's the reason as to why even the players
guy
at a
is
stage
blaming the
where they're
fans
like,
for the
I don't
booze,
care.
bro.
And this is
It's
the point I
rubbish.
was making to Ish earlier, where I asked him the question of what type of manager are you as a player gonna perform for? One who lets you express yourself, gives you a little bit of freedom. You're gonna run your ass off for that manager
Of
and work
course,
for him.
100%.
You know you've got the freedom to go and do. Let's just say, as an attacking player, you can do your thing in the final third, but you're gonna do your defensive work because of the type of manager that you play under. Whereas I'm more the Slot type of manager, where if I'm let's just say a Harvey Elliott from last season, why am I giving my 100%? I don't care. What, I got invited to fashion show this week? Yeah, I'm gone. Don't get me wrong. I love the club. Of course, I love the club, and that's why I'm speaking from a position of Harvey Elliott, because I'm a fan just like he's a fan.
Yeah.
Difference is he got to live his dream and play for the club he loves. But on the Slot, he was treated in a way that I don't like at all. Not just for Harvey, but especially for Harvey because he's a fan. So why am I going to perform for you? Why am I going to give my all? I'm not going to do it for you personally.
Well, that's the problem. with this
Like
head
he was
coach,
saying
isn't it?
about last season. Most of us, the majority of us Liverpool fans, we all wanted 90 plus points last season.
Oh yes.
We all wanted that.
We never got it.
We didn't, because of exactly what you said, came at.
Well, by the way, what we got is a Leicester point season.
Yeah.
Yep.
Break that one down when we should have rolled on and on.
No, but even what Trudon said, they were laughing at training today. Well, you know, I think that's part of the old PR thing and part of your contract, where when they put them cameras on in training, you got to look like you have fun. Right now, that's what I believe. So what we
Yeah, but you can't look like you're having fun right now, bro. You got to look like you're doing work.
No, the players
Running
are having
around,
fun because they're
injured.
genuinely having fun.
Wait. So if we're going back like training sessions, so where I can watch a training session as a coach, as someone that's involved in like literally football development, whatever level, I can learn something. Liverpool not throwing up them sort of videos. We're throwing high fives. But when we look, they started this thing off from Klopp. When we watch Klopp's training, we watch games. We watch like training sessions. We're not watching the same session, bro. We're not watching them doing session. We're not watching them doing like
what I will say on that, and I like swear to God, this will come out. Like this will come out. Is when he's gone, there will be a number of players that will come out and talk about how poor the training's been. That is a fact.
Dead. All
That
the
is a
high
fact. The
fiving
training has been so
shit,
poor,
poor.
like so poor.
There was reports saying that the players don't enjoy training. Like Heitinger's left.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, and that's why like when there was
that is so unfit. They're unfit.
Yeah,
they're being outrun.
We
all
are
over the park. 7 kilometers. Well, 7 kilometers. Tottenham players ran more than Liverpool.
That's embarrassing.
Most of those
when you hear that, that's embarrassing.
Weren't even their first team players.
Nah, man. I ain't having
They
that.
weren't even their first team players. So they're not even the big guns. They're not even the really.
When you're hearing Tottenham outrun you, no. That's unacceptable. I'm sorry. I ain't having that. No. When you're hearing Tottenham outrunning you, no. There's got to be questions here,
Listen,
man.
this stat has been out there from all season, basically, Fuzzy. Every team outruns us. Every team.
And that could never happen on the clock. Could never ever happen.
No
this
way.
guy just put the
running
level
is the
so
bare
low.
minimum on the clock.
Like at least like heart and running around.
Ownership keeps
Jimmy Milner.
K-Mac, listen. For like the last
taking his blood.
For like the last season. For like the last season and a bit, I've always been on the side of I don't feel like we should have let Milner retire at the club. Because you imagine Milner in this team this season, yeah. If there's one thing he's maintaining is that the fact that even if the players have kind of checked
No
out,
slacking.
it's not gonna look like they've checked out.
Yeah.
Milner ain't gonna have that. He ain't gonna let that run. Bare minimum. He ain't.
I will say though, like there's a lot of people talking about it. It is a Dutch thing. They do a really, really hard pre-season, and then all you do is just maintain your fitness. There's a lot of managers.
I've got no time for Dutch thing. What about the Liverpool thing,
Carry on.
man? I can't. I can't.
This is England, bro.
Nah, bro.
This is England. Don't work.
This is bad,
work it.
man.
All that.
This is bad.
I think last year it helped us because Jurgen absolutely bollocksed everyone like every single time. That we had a year where we didn't have any injuries because we didn't actually train that hard. But I think it's actually a detriment to us now because now we're not.
We look unfit on the pitch.
And the players we got in probably needed to bulk up, and none of them did at the extent. Like, have you seen the pictures of Luis Diaz?
It's big.
Like a
It's quite
monster.
big, yeah.
Luis Diaz is basically a wrestler now. Like,
That's a Bayern thing, though, man. Bayern turned.
They did that with
skinny man
Coutinho and
into-
that. Yeah,
into
they did
some
it with
next
Coutinho. I
type of
remember.
man.
Yeah, they did it with Coutinho.
like Vert should have come in and bulked up. Like, there's a lot of players that should have come in and bulked up.
To
like,
be fair,
Ford-
I think Wirtz is the only one who has bulked up.
Yeah, he has a bit. Yeah, he has a bit.
He had to, though, innit? He had to, because he was getting thrown off the ball all the time.
XG hasn't. He still get bounced everywhere.
XG guys is a skinny.
But mind you, he can't bulk up, can he? Because he can't wear those trousers for the
Baggy.
fashion show. If he
Oh, man, I can't even think about that, man. Serious, man. This has just hurt my head now, man. Hey, listen, people. Listen, I've got to end it there, man. I've got to end it there. I've got
show, man.
things I've got to do, man. But people, man.
It's okay, man.
Anyone got any shows coming up today?
Just the usual consistency, innit? The Champions League, that's all.
We're not gonna do the Galatasaray prediction quickly.
No.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Oh, thanks, KJ. Go on, what's your prediction? Go on, what's your prediction?
1-1.
Oh, look.
Was he?
It's gonna be a draw, isn't it? Yeah, I agree with KJ.
I'll give you guys a bit more spice. 1-0 Liverpool, but we'll lose on penalties.
Oh, you've just gone and done me.
Are you done it, man?
You think that as well, yeah? 1-0, lose on penalties, yeah?
Pens. I think we lose on pens.
I think it's going to be 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say, man.
Got it written.
I hope we say that we're all wrong. I hope we're all wrong and we.
Of course, man.
Of course, man. We just drew against Tottenham. No, you get me?
Just one more question quickly, yeah. With reports that Mamardashvili might want to leave, obviously Ali's extended.
He's leaving.
What goalkeeper would
He's
you
leaving.
go for?
Mamardashvili's going.
I want him to
keeping
leave.
Ali,
I didn't want him in the first place.
I want Ali, bro. Forget Mamardashvili. I don't care about him.
I want Kelleher back.
Oh,
Yeah, we ain't gonna get that.
I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy. And this is what I'm about to get into quickly, yeah, because obviously we don't want to hold no one up. I'm happy with, okay, then fine. Make Freddie Woodman number 2. Push Pesci as your third choice then, or Yaros when he gets back from injury. And then he can go back as number 2. And then when Ali's in his final year again, that year, go and get Kelleher.
I knew he was going to say it. Bro, leave Kelleher alone. He's got a good career, man.
Leave him
Leave
alone,
him
man.
alone.
Let him.
You
let
know
him
what
go,
I? You
man.
know, I had so much stick over Gallagher. Like, I think Gallagher should have took over from Ali. Like, I think he should have took
Same.
over from Ali. Like,
Same.
I didn't see much different. Like, he's just as good. Like, there's a lot of qualities, and Gallagher's got better distribution now.
And he can save penalties. Kelleher can save
And
penalties.
that's what we
That's what I'm
need.
saying.
Saver.
Kelleher's a complete goalkeeper, you know. He might be not world class yet, but
He learnt off
he's a
Taffarel.
form of a complete goalkeeper.
He learnt off
He got
Taffarel just with Ali. Like, it is what it is. We got 13 million or something, which is just ridiculous.
I can't believe the price that came out.
Wait,
It's a
but
joke.
on the real one, if your name's Mamardashvili, you must be good. You got to be good or shit. You can't have a name like that. Who named
He's
you
rubbish.
Mamardashvili?
Mamardashvili can't even get a game against Burnley. Sorry,
But
Barnsley.
you know what, one day soon, he's either going to be really good or really poor.
All right, listen, we got to leave it there.
Yeah, man. Catch you later.
What's it called? Yeah, big up everyone for turning up. And yeah, Fozzie will be on later on. You know Fozzie, Mr.
Yeah.
Consistent. Yeah, man, you'll find everyone's channel in the description. But yeah, man, we're out of here. Take it easy, man. Nice.
Respect.